We're gonna get gas today too. Please open. For fuck's sakes, dude. See, if you hadn't been driving like a pussy, we would have made this light, and then we wouldn't have been sitting here. Fucking typical Raider fan, man. Come on, dude. It's been 5 fucking minutes. Not even.
We are into another new hour of insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It is Tuesday morning. It's January the 10th. And we are The Woody Show. I'm Woody, that's Raving.
Good morning, Woody.
Greg Gorey is here.
What up, bud?
Some good news for you coming up here in a minute, Greg.
I like that.
Yeah, and then we'll take a guess. Are we going to get an aw babe or an eye roll?
Alright. Sweet. Love
One of your favorite things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Menace is here.
What is up, Woody?
He's our social media director.
Hi.
You can follow us at The Woody Show on Instagram and Twitter or on Facebook, facebook.com/The Woody Show. That is Seabass.
We are out here.
We've got Sam.
We are out here.
Gort and Caroline are here. Putting things down, The Woody Show production department. Morgan is here, making new friends by the moment.
Oh, yeah. Very popular.
And you were on the phones at 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. You can also hit us up with a text over to 22987. We're getting some of the trending news headlines for you this morning. That'll be coming up a little bit later on in the hour. So, Greg loves... He's a sucker for some good news. He's like, oh, man, that's
very sweet.
I have an all babe from Menace right now.
Oh, really?
On my most recent jaunt to the restroom here at work, I was at the urinal, and I farted, and it smelled like pumpkins, and I thought of you.
Oh, babe.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Taking an babe out of me on that one.
That kind of mess loves eating pumpkin.
And he says his fart smells like pumpkins.
It smells like pumpkin, and sometimes pee smells like popcorn.
Okay.
Like movie style popcorn.
Yeah.
Nobody notices that?
I go.
Yeah.
No, my pee smells like Fruit Loops.
Really?
Yeah, depending what you're eating.
Yeah, definitely Fruit Loops on the regular.
Like Honey Nut Cheerios will make my pee stink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the way that people talk about asparagus.
Right.
You know, like Honey Nut Cheerios immediately. Like the next
babe.
Yeah, the next league.
But you've
That's an
never,
all babe, not an eye roll.
you've never gone popcorn, though?
Yeah, but it's like when you
No.
fart and it smells like pumpkins, you think about Menace.
My 13-year-old son, he does fart and it smells like the inside of a pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's how I know it's
Isn't that
him.
weird?
That's how I can identify it's his. I'm like,
Sorry.
come on, man.
Oh, babe.
Really?
Seabass the scientist, does the human body share any type of DNA with a pumpkin?
I can honestly say I've never farted a pumpkin smell.
That should be a website. Like, you just type in two things.
Right.
What percentage of shared
When are we
DNA?
related?
Yeah.
That doesn't show up like in the 23andMe.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm 80% pumpkin.
Like gorge farts.
Gourd farts.
I mean, I'm the shape of a
I
pumpkin.
know.
All right, well, Greg, you ready for
Yes.
some good news? You have to then take a guess of the reaction from Greg.
All right.
And he's shielding us from any reaction, so we can take a guess. First, are we going to get an "oh, babe"
North 5 and
out of Greg, or it will be an eye roll?
Alright.
And I don't know if you've heard about this guy yet. 2 days before Christmas, this guy, he got stranded near Buffalo during that big blizzard that came through. And he broke into a school to find shelter.
Okay.
He smashed a window to get in, and then went back out into the storm, rounded up 24 more people who were stranded on the road, and brought them all back to the school with him. He pried open the door to the kitchen to get people food. He found blankets in the nurse's office, kept everybody warm, and they were stuck there for about 24 hours. And before they left, he wrote a note apologizing for the break-in, but the cops, they eventually tracked him down to thank him for it,
Oh,
saying that he probably saved a lot of lives.
probably did.
Is that an aw babe or an eye roll?
That was an all babe.
That is a tough one, I think. I mean, Greg likes to destroy things, so he would have enjoyed breaking a window.
And
Yeah.
free food.
And, you know, somebody helping people who are desperately in need. I'll say aw babe.
Aw babe. Menace.
Yeah, I mean, it is saving over 20 people, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Who knows if they would have died or not. I'm going to say he'll get a aw babe, but not like a strong one.
All right, Seabass.
Yeah, I don't see a downside here.
Right.
So, I'll bet.
All right.
Aw babe.
Aw babe. I'm going eye roll.
Okay.
And I might, you know, I know I'm on eye roll island, and I'm prepared to be wrong on this one, but I'm going eye roll.
Well, overall, an overarching aw babe for this one.
Yeah.
The one slight eye roll element is he seems kind of like a glory hog, even though he wasn't asking for glory.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden he's a hero because he saved 24 others. Well, I'm sure
But we
somebody.
don't know who put the story out there.
True. Somebody else would have gotten the idea. Oh, I'm stranded. There's a school right there. I'll go into it. It's not like he invented this building, you know. So, but overall, he did what he had to do. He did bring people in, managed to find the kitchen, managed to wrangle up some food.
Probably had some delicious pizza.
Right, pizza rolls, maybe some Coke.
Right.
So overall,
Oh, babe. All right.
Okay.
I was right on that one.
helping out your friends.
Another good
Yeah.
news story. Will we get an aw babe or an eye roll out of Greg? A dog in Indiana named Misty ran off on Christmas.
Oh,
And it was really cold out, so her owners, didn't think that she'd make it. But they posted on Facebook, and people in their community helped track Misty down. And here are her owners talking about how heartwarming it was to have the neighbors help find their lost dog.
I'd be driving in the country and I would pass cars with friends and people I hadn't even met. They're all doing the same thing. They'd roll down the window. Are you looking for the dog? Yeah, looking for the dog.
And they had little squeaky toys, and they would squeak it. Y'all aren't anymore. Like, we don't even know these people. Everyone just comes together and helps you, and it doesn't matter. A stranger helping a stranger.
All right, now this one I
so
think
it's
is pretty.
another strangers helping strangers.
Yeah, finding their dugan.
Sure. I mean, the only eye roll part was why did this dumb dog run away in the first place, idiot?
Wow.
But overall, I mean, you've got a nice warm home, and you're gonna go out there in the elements, Misty, idiot.
Wow,
But-
Morgan and Ravy making friends today.
And I'll tell you the type of dog. It's a very tiny beagle dachshund
Oh.
mix.
Ooh,
Little crap dog.
Idiot crap dog.
But for Greg, I'm going all day. For Ravy, eye roll. But for
Yeah, but for Greg, Aubie.
yeah. All right, Bess.
I'm gonna say Abe because just the visual of them just like squeaking the toy, looking for the dog.
For this dumb dog.
Very sad. Just keep
Yeah.
on squeaking it to get it back.
See, Bess.
Yeah. Oh, babe.
Babe, Sammy.
Aubie.
Gregory.
Oh, it's the ultimate op-ed.
Yeah.
And the ultimate eye roll, agreed, Woody, to Ravy. Assigning human expectations on a dog.
Yeah.
Eye roll
Idiot
to
dog.
you.
Idiot
We have a
dog.
warm house and you left. Oh, what are you thinking? And they had TV on, your favorite show. Like, they know that. Like, they think that way.
You say dogs, you put human emotions on dogs.
I do.
All the time.
I project them onto them.
Yeah.
I don't expect
well,
them
I'm
to have them.
projecting moron onto this stuff.
Maybe you could change Ravy's mind when you take her to the thank you dinner that they're throwing at
Oh,
Slabby's Food and Freedom.
it's food and freedom.
It's a barbecue place there in Frankfurt.
Oh my
So they're
God.
throwing a thank you dinner for everybody who helped
Everybody
find the
who
dog.
looked.
At Slabby's.
Even more aw,
So now it's costing them a ton of money.
Over to Slabby.
Stay for the freedom.
All right. More good news for Gregory. Will we get an aw babe or an eye roll? A message in an old Pepsi bottle washed up on a beach in Florida. It was thrown into the ocean by a 10-year-old boy, and here we are, 37 years later, it washed up 13 miles from where he tossed it. It was found by two teachers doing a beach cleanup. They used the info on the note inside to search for the boy who wrote it, and they found him. And they were not only able to find him, but now he's got that original letter that he wrote when he was 10 years old hanging in his home. Ah, babe, or an eye roll.
The ultimate Gregory eye roll story.
All right.
Because litter. Because what? How did these ladies find it? Beach cleanup. Why are they out there beach cleaning up? Because a-holes litter.
All right. Menace.
Yeah, this was a waste of time. Definitely an eye roll.
Yeah, it's a layup.
Yeah.
A whole 13 miles.
Ooh, wow. The power of the ocean.
Sammy.
Eye roll.
Eye roll. Gregory.
Yeah, you guys know me too well. I roll. Let's send balloons up when people die in their honor so we can kill wildlife. And let's throw a message in a bottle into the ocean because maybe someday we'll be on the news. F you.
All right, well, they found the bottle, so it's no longer litter.
Oh, great. And like Ravy said, they probably found it in a beach
It
cleanup.
was beach cleanup.
Why do we have beach cleanups? Because people litter. Stop it.
Eye roll. All right, this one's a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
One more. Good news for Gregory. Eye roll or ah babe. A woman in West Virginia was lucky enough to have her wallet returned to her 54 years later after losing it at her school, which is now being renovated into apartments. So the construction workers, they returned it to her after tracking her down through Facebook. Now here's a clip of the contractor and the woman who was asked how she feels being reunited with her lost wallet almost 6 decades later.
This is the ductwork that we were breaking loose when it fell out. When we found that wallet, there was something that was just instantaneously very different about it. Like, this is something that we can identify as the personal property of someone that might very well still live in this area. I think we can actually find this person.
My sister told me that they found something for you. I didn't ever think having something like that 54 years from when I had it.
All right. Will this be an odd babe or an eye roll? This one's a little more difficult.
What the hell's the wallet doing in the ductwork, obviously?
Somebody took
Yeah, did somebody
Took it stash.
hated this teacher, right? She was a teacher?
No, she was 16.
Oh.
Yeah, 54 years later, yeah. After
That'd be an old
she
teacher.
lost
Jesus.
that.
Gotcha. This is the ultimate, who cares? I'll give it an eye roll, I
Man,
guess.
Bravy's in a mood today, is she not?
Oh yeah, when did you decide to join misery?
Jeez.
What? They found a wallet.
I know, it's good.
Exciting.
54 years later.
I know.
It's nice.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's just like a barely an off babe.
Yeah.
Like,
Babe?
oh, like a by a hair.
See, man, yeah, there's no angle here, and there was the only picture of her
Right,
high school
exactly. There's
boyfriend.
nothing to...
No
That's what I'm
emotion.
saying. Who cares?
Yeah, her response, neat.
Yeah. She didn't even care.
Ah, babe or eye roll.
Oh, that's gonna be I'm gonna go with the third option. Man,
All right, thanks for playing.
not a bit.
Eye roll.
Eye roll. I'm gonna go.
Slipping
I'm gonna
and
go
sliding.
babe on this one.
Interesting. You guys could start like a little detective agency because hearing your analysis is super interesting. It is an eye roll. Whoa. She was 16 at the time. What does a 16-year-old have in a wallet that is
Right.
of sentimental value or something that when you get 57 years later that you say
There.
An old tampon.
That's,
finally got my wallet back.
that's why her reaction was that way.
What was in there that you were just
Yeah.
couldn't live without being reunited with her?
Why is this a story? Why do we even know about it?
The idea is nice. They tried to find the owner of this wallet.
I thought the guy who found it was super nice.
Sure.
The woman, oh yeah, cool, thanks.
She's old, you know.
Yeah,
crabby, like
yeah, I know.
I'm the one that first nailed it as a who cares story.
I know, but you're like in a mood today.
That is not accurate.
Dead bitch.
Just because
That
I call the dog an
bitch.
idiot, that dog is an idiot.
That's the one thing dogs should be able to do is survive.
Is stay home where you have it good.
This has been a round of Bob Babe or eye roll.
All right.
Take a sign of crap on it.
We're going to take a break. We got some news headlines coming up for you next.
Don't go anywhere. The Woody Show will be right back. Call 98.7. LA's new alternative. Call 98.7's Alter Ego. Presented by Capital One.
What the fuck, you asshole?
No way! I need tickets, please! What do I gotta do? Just keep it on Alt 98. 7P to win your tickets. And the Woody Show has your front row tickets every day at 8 a.m. to see
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Why do you think I'm like a half mile from where I'm at?
News.
Jack White.
I like to go straight in.
Boy.
Phoenix. Churches.
We're beach weather.
And Rosalind. We'll see you.
Alter Ego is going to be insane.
All on one stage, one night. Hosted by the Woody Show.
Not only are we getting into Alter Ego, we've got front row tickets every morning at 8:10 this week. You'll take your seat in front of everyone. Just keep your ego in check. Alter Ego. Alter Ego. Only. Brought to you by your local Kia dealer. More at Kia.com. Kia. Movement.
There's so much fucking water on the ground.
Halfway isn't the best way. For instance, when you give
Like,
your
this is
time,
that fucking cell that passed over like an hour ago.
or go out in the store and have an umbrella.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Would you settle for half a haircut? I don't think we're done. Don't go halfway, especially with your immunity to COVID-19. Stay up to date with your vaccines and boosters. Visit myterm.ca.gov to find one near you. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Some people got COVID and thought, Well, that wasn't such a big deal. But you can get COVID again. And next... for those 50 and older, or with a chronic condition like heart disease or diabetes. But with an updated vaccine, you have better protection from COVID's worst outcomes.
Yeah, I think I'm on the other side of that cell now.
Find updated COVID vaccines near you at vaccines.gov. We can do this.
For it.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Yeah, one came up at like 2, one came up at like 3:30.
Limited time deals at the truckload event at Lowe's. Happening now. Save big on your favorites across the store. During this event, get up to 50% off select tools and accessories. Plus, find the perfect floor tile for your home for less. Get up to 50% off select styles while you can. Head to your local Lowe's store or visit Lowe's.com to shop the truckload event today. Well, it's 12/29 to 1/25 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Discount taken at time of purchase.
This report is sponsored by Cal Recycle.
The 59 for downtown, 62 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
Want to make sure your recycling actually gets recycled? Californians are recycling smarter. With tips on how to shake out liquid or gunk and sort properly. Visit iRecycleSmart.com to take your recycling to the next level.
No, that was on purpose, Carl.
Recycle smart.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Alt 98.7.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy.
The Woody Show.
It's floating a little. It's fine. It's fine.
To win. Just kidding. It's traffic.
And traffic is sponsored by LA Unified Adult Education. South El Monte, westbound 60 between Peck Road and Santa Anita Avenue. All lanes are blocked right now by police activity. There's stop traffic there from 7th Avenue. That's west 60 between Peck and Santa Anita. Sun Valley, all lanes are blocked because of flooding. This is northbound 5 between Lancashire and Sheldon Street. So there's stop traffic from Sunland, and traffic is being diverted off the freeway at Lancashire for now at least. Linwood, you got a crash. 2 middle lanes. It's westbound 105 at Long Beach Boulevard with a backup at 710. And Silver Lake, slow southbound 5 before Fletcher because the 2 left lanes are blocked by a crash. Los Angeles Unified Adult Education offers free classes in career training, high school diploma, and English as a second language. Visit launifiedadult.org or call 213-241-3150. It's Greg Gorey. That's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
Well, today it's back. Hourly giveaways for Alter Ego tickets every hour today, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We do have front row tickets again this morning here on The Woody Show that you can win in the 8 o'clock hour. So 8:10 this morning, front row tickets for Alter Ego, which is happening Saturday at the Forum.
It's local news with the Woody Show.
And let's get ourselves a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, let's talk about all this rain. We're underneath another atmospheric river. Southern California getting massive amounts of rain with severe flash flood warning in effect until midnight tonight. So areas that could see flooding include Long Beach and North Hollywood, Culver City, downtown, Woodland Hills, and Burbank. That's
I live next to North Hollywood.
A couple of people in a pickup truck. They had to be rescued from a truck that fell into a 15-foot deep sinkhole that was caused by all the rain in Chatsworth yesterday evening. In the last 24 hours, rain totals ranged from 1.2 inches in Brea, 4.5 inches in Thousand Oaks. So there's a lot. And then today, another 2 inches of rain expected for the Valley and the Inland Empire. All good news, though, for California's snowpack percentages. The Southern Sierra at 222% of normal, and the Central Sierra at 201%.
Wow.
Yeah, won't do anything for the drought.
Won't help, though.
No, it's not going to help at
Serve.
all.
Yes.
Just keep it going.
And then meanwhile in Montecito, they're under evacuation orders because of massive rain and flooding. And residents include Prince Harry and Meghan, along with Oprah and Rob Lowe, Adam Levine, Gwyneth Paltrow, George Lucas.
Yeah, hashtag pray for him.
Ellen DeGeneres from Portia de Rossi, they live there too, but Ellen says that their house is on higher ground, so they've been ordered to shelter in place. And you might have seen this video
Ellen just like to look down at people.
Kidding. And she posted a video of how that flooding was affecting a creek right near her house. And she noted that it was the 5-year anniversary of a mudslide that killed 23 people and destroyed more than 100 houses there.
Good job, Ellen.
Rain is no joke. On a lighter note, if you're a Universal Studios pass holder, you can now make reservations to check out the new Super Nintendo World again. Forget about it. Reservations didn't go well because there was this system outage back on January 5th, but it's back up and running, so you can reserve your spot for an early preview now if you're a pass holder, and you can do that at the Universal Studios website.
I love theme parks. Am I the only one who loves theme parks who has no interest in the Super Mario Land?
Yeah, you are the only one.
Yeah?
It seems that way. It's
Because
kinda-
ours,
I think every time I see pictures of it around, I'm like,
is it because ours is crappier than the Japanese version then is?
No, it's the same.
The Japanese version looks awesome.
It does, and you can see some aerial shots of this, and it looks awesome as well.
Yeah.
Rule.
It opens to everybody February 17th.
And the full game Super Mario as much as anybody else did back in the day. I blew into that cartridge a number of times to get it back going. I was pretty good at it. Yeah, but this, I don't know.
Oh, this is bomb.com.
Like, what's the go-to, like, the big ride? The Mario Kart ride. The Mario Kart ride? Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah, dog.
I'm gonna check it out. Like I said, I love theme parks.
I'm sure you will.
I just know I can see how everybody's like all jazzed about it. Yeah. And I'm waiting to feel that. I'm waiting to. I usually get all amped up about all this stuff.
Exactly.
Crank up the jazz.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's going on with.
All right, what about the forecast today, Sammy?
Thunderstorm today, high of 58 in the valley, 59 for downtown, 62 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
All right. M83. It's the Woody Show. Good morning. Midnight City. It's Wednesday morning. Wednesday. It's Tuesday. We're the Woody Show. It's a little weird. This is the Woody Show. These are still all mixed up. Still? Yeah.
I don't know. Going to bed early, I can't do it since coming back from break.
Still staying up late on the schedule. A little rough. Well, hey, if you win the Mega Millions drawing tonight.
Then not to into work again.
Yeah, never worry about that ever again, yeah.
It was so funny. I was talking about retiring before we started the show today with Bort in the office.
Yeah.
Like, he goes, you know, if you retire, you know, you have to make sure you're active or your health goes down. And I go, you know what? My plan is I'm gonna smoke weed and swim all day. So that I'll stay active.
Good plan.
Quite the retirement.
Yeah. There's a couple more places I want to visit on Earth, around the world, and after that, just chill and stream movies and swim and
Smoke weed and swim.
That's it.
All right.
I'm done.
What a plan.
Yeah.
Gregory, what are the trending news headlines?
What was the college football national championship with number 3 TCU against number 1 Georgia from LA's SoFi Stadium? Nothing short of a total blowout. The score at halftime was 38-7, and then TCU couldn't get anything else on the board. So, final score: Georgia with the win, 65-7, in their second championship in a row.
So can we finally put all these other non-Big Five conference teams? They can shut up now. After this and Cincinnati last year,
Right.
You can.
They have no place there.
Yeah,
They have no
you're
place.
done. You had 2 shots at it. You suck.
They're expanding it, are they not?
They are.
They
12
are.
teams next year.
We're gonna get some more crap games.
So, I mean, it's going to be garbage again. Much like
The NFL playoffs.
you look at the NFL playoffs, they added that 7th seed.
Garbage last year.
Those games are going to be trash this weekend. Bills, Dolphins, blowout. 49ers, Seahawks, absolute blowout. Those games will be off before halftime. Thank you. Just like that game was last night, off before halftime.
TCU got to play in that big stadium, so that's very nice.
Congratulations, Horn Frogs.
I'm sure that was fun for them.
Well, hey, check it out, guys. Here's something on how to boost your chances of winning Mega Millions lottery.
Ooh, okay.
All right. It says the best way to increase your odds of winning is to buy more tickets.
All right.
If you have a 1 in 3 million chance of winning, buying a second ticket doubles those odds to 2 in 300 million.
Ooh.
Just keep in mind that even if you spend $1 million buying Mega Millions tickets, the odds would still be strongly against you. All right.
What?
I would have guessed pick better numbers.
Pick the winning number.
That's interesting.
Damar Hamlin has been discharged from the UC Medical Center. He was transferred to a hospital in Buffalo. Doctors say he's up and walking, even has a sense of humor. And at the hospital in Buffalo, he's going to get additional testing, and doctors wouldn't even let him leave for Buffalo until his condition was either fair or good, and he met that criteria, so he was able to go back to Buffalo.
That dude should buy Mega Millions tickets.
do that.
Like where he was a week ago
Yeah,
to where he is right now, that is nothing short of miraculous.
for sure.
It's incredible. And Damar tweeted about going back to Buffalo, said, "The same love you all have shown to me is the same love that I plan to put back into the world and more." Oh, hey, that's a nice tweet. I like that. I got the latest on that 6-year-old kid who shot his teacher in Newport News, Virginia on Friday. So first off, his parents could face charges in that shooting, but that is only if authorities find that the gun was not properly secured, which clearly it wasn't.
How could it
He
be?
brought it to school.
Yeah.
But they do have to, make that
You gotta
determination.
make sure that he got it from the parents.
As for the gun, though, it was bought
his mom's.
legally by the boy's mom. Somehow the boy bought it from home in his backpack. Still don't know exactly what led to the boy shooting his teacher, other than it was some kind of argument, and apparently the teacher, Abby Werner, did see the gun, tried taking it away from him. That's when the boy fired. She took a bullet, made sure that all the other students got out of class, so she's being called a hero for getting everybody out safe.
Do we know she wasn't threatening the boy?
We don't know anything.
Yeah, that boy's just standing its ground.
She's coming right for me.
Right.
Also not known how the boy got his mom's gun. Will be charged. Then again, we will know when officials determine exactly how the kid got his hands on that gun.
We know where this kid is right now?
No, he got arrested. We know that much.
Laying low.
Yeah, don't know where he is.
Is he back with parents? I don't see how he could be.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Great question, though. Don't know. And then imagine if gas stoves got banned nationwide. Just
I saw this pop up a bunch yesterday.
everywhere. I know they talk about it in certain states where they say they want to eliminate gas stoves in the future, but now they're talking about a possible nationwide gas stove ban
That's a big
inside
stove.
the Biden administration. They're
I'm gonna tell you why.
considering it.
I'm going to tell you why it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because even in there are some cities that have banned gas stoves, except they've grandfathered them in for ethnic, restaurants of certain cuisine or
You
nationality.
can't do anything walk style.
Exactly. So they had a list of quote exceptions. And so there's
Express.
what about Panda?
What about Panda?
What chef worked their salt? on an electric side.
Right. Yeah, and that was a lot of what you saw yesterday. This is what this is, and they're trying to pin it on childhood asthma.
Yep, harmful pollutants.
That's a reach.
What does it say, Greg?
They say that there's harmful pollutants released by gas stoves can lead to asthma. It can lead to
just now.
Cardiovascular illness. It can lead to cancer.
Only now because we're trying to push this whole like green thing.
Exactly.
And they want everything to go
They're
electric.
talking about emissions and whatnot.
Yeah.
They might impose emission standards if they don't get a complete and total ban on the appliance industry.
He loves
But then the appliance industry now says that banning one kind of cooking appliance is not going to address concerns about air quality. It's about ventilation. That's where the discussion should be, not stoves. It should be about ventilation. But instead, they're talking about a possible gas stove ban.
I just any discussion.
Yeah.
Wow, that really kind of rocketed up the priority list, did it not?
I know.
Right past cancer and all the other things.
Right past fentanyl.
Yeah.
I hope they keep on pushing it to see what the
healthcare.
Who needs
childcare,
Did anyone forget
wages?
We discovered nuclear fusion or created nuclear fusion like 2 months ago.
That's so bad.
That should be the number one thing.
They can't even figure out, like, should we be changing the clocks every year?
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
Yeah.
Good point.
What do we do?
Weed is legal pretty much everywhere except federally. They can't figure that out, but we're going to get on top of this gas stove thing immediately. We're going to figure this out.
The big danger.
We're going to get something done. We'll see.
How bad could they really be?
No, like I
Could it be
said,
worse than a hot water
This is
heater?
all part of that whole big push for green.
Or a furnace?
I hope they keep on pushing it to see what the public reaction is.
Yeah.
Oh, the public doesn't pay attention.
Yeah. Whenever somebody has a really high-end kitchen, you ever see them putting in an electric range?
You don't.
Yeah, never.
No.
Or induction.
Although I did see one. You say the induction thing. I saw the Property Brothers did one, Greg.
Yeah.
Where they had the granite countertops, but that was the cooktop because they put.
Saw that.
Did you see that?
And then you throw like some sort of weird rubber mat thing on it.
Yeah.
And it just is a stove.
Yeah, and then you put the pan on top of like the little mat that you put on top of the counter.
Yeah.
And it's a burner.
And then when you're done, you just put the mat back in the drawer.
It seems like
It's not, because then it's just like when everything's cleaned up after you're done cooking or whatever, it's just a clean counter,
It's just a counter
that you can use for anything.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And you charge
Do you not see me in line with the other fucking... Like, are you dumb? You're dumb.
More Woody Show. Woody Show next. Call 98.7. LA's new alternative.
Menace here. Bring on the T-bones. Enjoy Norm's 3/4-pound T-bone steak and eggs, hash browns, and 2 buttermilk hotcakes, or T-bone steak dinner with choice of potato and vegetable, each only $15.99. Order online at norms.com.
I started vaping my freshman year of high school, mostly.
So bundle your renters and car insurance with Progressive and use the savings to help you move up.
Gary Ryan.
Here at 101.
pass by enrolling in any of their credit courses. You can also improve your English or learn new skills with their non-credit ESL and adult education classes. Financial aid is available for those who qualify, so contact them because they're ready to help you achieve your academic dreams. You matter here at LACC, so don't delay and enroll today at lacitycollege.edu.
Hi, welcome to IKEA and our winter sale. Hi, we've got hundreds of offers on everything from storage solutions to... I'm sorry, did you say hundreds? Yeah, check out our offers on shelving and desks. What about mattresses? Yep, those too. Dressers? Sofas? Yes, and yes. I think I need a bigger cart. Our winter sale is almost over. Visit us in-store or at IKEA-USA.com/offers to save through January 22nd. Offer dates may vary. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store and IKEA-USA.com/offers for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. These are tough times for everyone, so dealing with your timeshare may not be your biggest concern. But when payments, fees...
So next time you have a cough, reach for the Vicks Vapor Rub. Vicks Vapor Rub. Cough relieving is believing.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward.
Hands-on from far away means you're a micromanager.
Industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This weather report is brought to you by Jacoby Myers. Southern California weather, thunderstorms, high 59 at the beaches, or 3311.
Always want to have the experts on your team, especially if you've been seriously injured in a car accident. That's why you gotta hit up my friends at Jacoby Myers. With over 50 years of experience, let them help you get back on your feet. Visit JacobyandMyers.com.
That's your Southern California report.
K-Rock music powered by STCCU. It's not Big Bang Banking. It's better. K-Rock concert calendar. K-Rock concert calendar.
Some more K-Rock shows to look forward to in 2023. Bush with Jerry Cantrell about Chains, January 29th at the Hollywood Palladium. Muse with Evanescence, April 6th at Crypto.com Arena, and April 12th at the Honda Center. And Paramore with Foles, July 19th and July 20th at the Kia Forum. I'm Nick Alvarez, and that was your K-Rock concert calendar.
The K-Rock concert calendar is brought to you by Commerce Casino and Hotel, proud casino sponsor of Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Who on earth would listen to that?
World famous K-Rock.
Any weight that can be saved means reducing the fuel fuel cost. And it's a huge disruption cost, they call, because the passengers are fighting with each other over seat reclining stuff. And the flight attendants are more like babysitters.
Yeah, true.
You know, referees. And how much are we really losing here?
I was going to say,
It reclines like less than an inch, it feels like.
I don't even recline anymore. Ever.
I do.
When was the last time you flew coach, Ravi? See? That's what I'm thinking.
Thanksgiving Day.
See, in first class, I'm sure they'll still recline. They're still going to have like those lay flat seats on some flights.
Well, that's long haul. When you're in the regular, like 3-4 hour first class, you know, those aren't the big pod lay down.
No,
seats.
but even those seats, I'm sure will still recline. But if you're in coach with the regs,
Thanksgiving Day.
wow. Yeah. And by the way, I don't know. Even my big fat ass sitting in coach, I don't know the last time I reclined.
I can't recall.
Yeah, I don't do it.
It's hard to nap on the bus, though.
Yeah, I do. I recline.
Yeah, see, because I can't sleep at this 90-degree angle. Right. I have to. I can only sleep at this 89-degree.
Yeah, I tell you, I like you, Woody. I enjoy the big seats up front on Spirit Airlines.
Yes.
Things like they look like a big leather recliner, but they do not recline.
They don't recline
And
at
it makes
all.
napping.
Oh, can I bring up something about Spirit real quick? With the top ramen. Regular top ramen, not the Cajun style. It's not good.
While we're talking.
Yeah.
That seems like an it seems like an odd choice of all the flavors of ramen that you have.
Just
Exactly.
Cajun?
Like, you got to figure, like, okay, if we're talking about people in general, you would go maybe chicken, beef,
Yes.
or even vegetable. Just something.
Woody gets it.
Because even if it's like beef or chicken, it's not like it's real chicken here.
Why are we drinking soup-based
Like
products on
ramen on a plate. Start there.
Yeah. That's like eating chicken wings while you're driving.
Yeah. Start there.
Chili in a bread bowl while you're behind the
mess?
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Breeze.
Just wrong flavor.
Yeah.
Very odd choice.
You hit a little turbulent patch and now you're wearing your ramen.
And then it can smell like it all day.
Medicine. Food everywhere is not that.
Yeah, not an parasite. It's a better flavor.
Yeah, true. You can tell what he had for lunch just by looking at his shirt.
Yeah.
Or at his beard. Or the floor.
Yeah.
Alright, so this band is going to open up Alter Ego on Saturday. First band on stage right at 7 o'clock when the show begins. Doors open at 6. So make sure if you have your Alter Ego tickets that you are there for Fall Out Boy. It's Centuries. It's all 98.7.
Yeah, bro, you weren't in a lane. I don't think you understand that. Okay, just fucking get there, dude. Like, you're a bad driver. Heart. Really bad. Why is this light red? Dude, you're an asshole! for a dude who was fucking 200 feet out. Fucking go, bitches. So you're an idiot. An idiot going to church at 5 in the morning. Oh no, he just has no fucking clue where he's going. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Drizzle. Holy shit.
Win your alter ego tickets to see Fall Out Boy, Chili Peppers, Muse, Jack White, Phoenix Churches, Beachway, the Rosalind, and more on Saturday there at the Forum. 7 o'clock hour, your first chance to win today on Alt 98.7. You guys want to update to an older story?
All right.
Always.
Follow-up news.
Followupnews.com. I'm telling you, this is
All right, next gas station we take.
Big idea if somebody wants to run with it. Just find all the stories that got like a lot of attention and vaporize, and then they just go away. You never know whatever happened to, like what, like some big chase, or what did the person ever get sentenced to, or how'd that ever work out? Well, remember the New Jersey woman? She set up that fake GoFundMe page with her boyfriend, saying that a homeless vet gave her his last $20 to pay for her gas when she was stranded, which was a lie. And then they set up a GoFundMe account for the, quote, homeless veteran to, get him off the street.
This is double follow-up news because the guy already went to jail for a long time, right?
$400,000 with the GoFundMe raised. Spent most of the money on themselves in just 3 months. But they did end up giving this homeless vet $25,000. They kept the rest. Well, that woman just got sentenced to 3 years in state prison. And she can never work as a state employee in New Jersey ever again. She wasn't able to attend the hearing because she's currently in federal prison for a year for the same crime. The sentences are going to be served at the same time. Her boyfriend, like Seabass mentioned, is also serving 5 years in prison, and they both need to pay back the money. The veteran got probation for being part of the scam.
On it. Worth it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of stupid people, Aaron Hernandez, he was the player for the Patriots, right? Who killed himself in prison. Well, his fiance has been misusing the trust fund for their daughter. The mom has spent $17,000 on clothes, $10,000 on entertainment, and thousands on, quote, self-care costs.
Good work there, tow truck. Way to run that fucking line.
For the daughter. She spent $12,000 at Home Goods alone, Gregory.
Lucky!
And she's spending so much that the trust attorney started rejecting her reimbursement invoices. She gets $150,000 a year to pay for the daughter's daily expenses. And now she's asking for another $10,000 to pay for the daughter's dance lessons.
Here's what you do. You go to court and you say Home Goods is irresistible. The judge will say dismiss.
I mean, Home Goods, it's stuff for the home, so where the daughter lives, I don't see why that's a big deal.
Because you're abusing the trust?
No, I'm with Menace on that.
Because how are you supposed to spend $150,000 on a kid?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you put the rest into
Put it
like
in her
college savings
funds,
or
diamond studded.
That's her money, right? It's supposed to go to her care, so it's only stuff that she needs. Like, I'm sure she doesn't need new throw pillows.
She needs 5 PlayStations a month.
Tell that to your couch.
The trust attorney decided he had enough, so he filed a request to take the mom off as the conservator for misusing funds. So in response, she demanded that he be removed as the trustee because he's keeping her daughter from her favorite hobby.
Thank you.
Spending money.
Shopping with
Dude, what the fuck are you doing, asshole?
Cases like,
What the fuck are you doing, asshole? Pick a fucking lane, dickhead!
I don't know, 80 grand a month in child support, for example, right? Really?
How?
How? Like, what is 80 grand a month on a kid?
Like, do they live in a penthouse?
Right. All I know is I got a home office, and whenever I do my taxes every year, you try to write off like the square footage of that quote home office.
Right.
Like, how much is the kid using?
Exactly.
Like, so if you broke out like how much your rent or mortgage, right, were for the kid's room, we'll give her part of the kitchen, you know, part of the family room because it's not all hers. You know, it's a tricky thing, but I think for sure the mom is abusing.
Sounds like it.
The funds. But so I'm glad somebody's overseeing it, and because you hear about that all the time too. You know, whoever gets put in charge, and you can, when it comes to a trust, you can really dictate a lot. You know, to make sure that things are being spent the right way. Like, just because you left something in the trust to, say, your kids, doesn't mean that they're going to be able to live off that trust if they're using drugs or doing other things that, if they're not, where you can stipulate they have to have a job in order to be able to draw money from that trust. There's a lot, but you got to set all that up ahead of time.
Yeah, I wonder if the kid, there's an account where they get like a certain amount when they're like 30 years old, or 20 years old.
You can set it up however you want.
Yeah.
That's typically how it works, yeah.
As long as the mom is not burning through all the money by the time the kid is of legal age,
and if
I don't think there's an issue.
For your kid.
Spare the keys, genius. There we go. Every time. Hurts.
Thunderstorm today. High of 58 in the valley, 59 for downtown, 58 for Lake Forest, and 50s along the coast.
What if you could get all the benefits of a Tesla lease, but have the freedom to walk away whenever you're ready? I'm Scott Painter, CEO of Autonomy, and with our EV subscriptions, you can. Just pay month to month for as long as you want to drive. Restrictions apply. Get details at autonomy.com.
Hey, it's Kristen Lee-Wan. Looking to get started on your new nursing career? Now is the time. Are you a working RN ready for the next step? The Marcia First School of Nursing can help you launch or advance your nursing career right now. There's no wait list, so 2023 is the time to get started. At the Marcia First School of Nursing, you can earn your associate's degree and train to become a registered nurse, or get your bachelor's degree if you're a working RN. Classes are filling up fast, so get started today. To learn more, call 855-NEW-CAREER. That's 855-639-2273, or visit mfnursing.com.
This winter, spread joy, not germs. As soon as you feel symptoms, test it, treat it, you can beat it. COVID medications like the Paxlovid pill can help you test negative sooner. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to find free treatment today. Again, that's 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. Portions of the following program will be recorded.
KYSR, Los Angeles. The Woody Show. Alt 98.7
Traffic sponsored by 1-800-NO-CUPS Criminal Defense. And in South El Monte, it's police activity that has all lanes blocked. Westbound 60 between Peck Road and Santa Anita Avenue. There's stop traffic because of that from 7th Avenue. And then it's flooding in Sun Valley, northbound 5 between Lancashire and Sheldon. So it's stopped from Sunland Boulevard. Only the carpool lane is available to you there. Hollywood, you got a crash in the two left lanes, southbound 101 at Hollywood Boulevard with the backup to Franklin. A Downey crash on the shoulder, southbound 5 at Lakewood. And slow in Costa Mesa, car spun out, ended up facing the wrong way, southbound 405 at Fairview. Ended up in the carpool lane. It's going to be heavy traffic from Brookhurst. Darren Cavanoki with 1-800-NO-CUPS wants to remind you to exercise your right to just be quiet. It doesn't make you look guilty, it makes you look smart. 1-800-NO-CUPS, because no one looks good in handcuffs.
Unless you're into that sort of thing.
It's Greg Gorey, that's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
All right, thank you very much, Greg Gorey. Round up what you're watching coming up here in the 6 o'clock hour. Also, brand new Redneck News here. I'm interested to see what Seabass thinks about this story. I was reading about this guy in Australia who is on a mission to expose women who cheat on their partners. 33 years old. And he said this all started because he was shocked by the number of women who flirt with him, slide into his DMs, and then when he looks at them online or whatever, they're clearly in a relationship. This guy, smart. So now, he's humble bragging already. He publicly shames them